Somewhere on a private road in Germany, a car just broke the sound barrier on wheels. Somewhere in a factory in Italy, a craftsman is hand-stitching leather into a seat that costs more than your house. And somewhere in a garage in Sweden, engineers just built a machine that does 0 to 60 in less than 2 seconds. These are not ordinary cars. These are the 10 greatest automotive achievements of 2025. Machines that push the limits of what physics allows, masterpieces of speed, luxury, and engineering genius. We're counting down from number 10 to number 1, and I promise you, by the time we reach the top of this list, your jaw will be on the floor. Let's begin.
The BMW M4 Competition is the kind of car that ruins every other car for you. Once you feel what a real M car does, how it responds, how it attacks corners, how that twin-turbo inline-6 screams at full throttle, you can never go back to normal. 503 horsepower, 0 to 60 in 3.4 seconds, a top speed of 180 miles per hour. But numbers don't capture the experience. What makes the M4 special is that it feels alive. The steering talks to you. The chassis communicates every inch of road beneath you. At around $75,000, the M4 Competition is the most attainable car on this list, and even at number 10, it would humiliate almost anything else on the road. A car that asks a question the automotive world never thought to ask. What if a luxury sedan was also a supercar? The Mercedes-AMG GT63 is the answer. 630 horsepower, handcrafted, one engineer, one engine, their personal signature stamped on the block. 0 to 60 in 3.1 seconds. 4 doors, 4 seats, full luxury. You can drive your family to dinner in hand-stitched Napa leather, a Burmester surround sound system playing softly. Then press the AMG button, and the V8 wakes up. The exhaust note hardens, the suspension tightens, and suddenly you're in a race car. The car that driving purists call the closest thing to a perfect automobile ever built. Porsche has been refining the 911 for over 60 years. The GT3 is the purest version of that evolution. No turbos, naturally aspirated, 9,000 RPM, 502 horsepower. But what separates the GT3 isn't speed, it's communication. The steering is so precise, you feel every grain of tarmac. The chassis tells you exactly how much grip you have. This car doesn't just go fast, it teaches you to drive fast. It rewards skill, commitment, bravery. I want you to pause. Look at this car, really look at it. Because the Ferrari Roma may be the most beautiful car produced in the last 20 years. Named after Rome, La Dolce Vita, the sweet life, every curve evokes that feeling. But Ferrari would never let beauty come at the cost of performance. 612 horsepower, 0 to 60 in 3.3 seconds, 199 miles per hour. The engine's start button is hidden beneath a red cover. Because drama, because theater, because Ferrari. And when that V8 fires behind you, that sound, that unmistakable Ferrari wail, there is nothing else like it on Earth. An SUV on a supercar list. Some of you are questioning this. You won't be in 60 seconds. When Lamborghini announced an SUV, the automotive world laughed. Then people drove it. And nobody was laughing anymore. 657 horsepower, 0 to 60, 3.3 seconds. Supercar performance in an SUV that seats 5 adults with luggage space. Sand mode, snow mode, off-road mode, track mode. This machine will conquer a mountain trail in the morning and lap a racetrack in the afternoon. The Urus became the best-selling Lamborghini in history, not despite being an SUV, because it's the most versatile supercar ever built. We have entered another dimension, the McLaren 720S, built by the same company that builds Formula One race cars. Every component, every gram, every angle exists for one reason only: to go faster. 710 horsepower, 0 to 60, 2.8 seconds. The entire body is carbon fiber, Formula One technology on the road. The suspension reads the road ahead and adjusts automatically. The aerodynamics are active. Panels physically move to generate downforce. And those doors, those iconic McLaren dihedral doors that swing up like wings about to take flight. Every time you open them, strangers stop walking. Conversations pause. Because the 720S doesn't just look fast, it looks like the future. What I'm about to describe should not be possible. The laws of engineering suggest this machine should not exist. And yet, here it is, the Bugatti Chiron. 8.0-liter W16 engine, 16 cylinders, 4 turbochargers, 1,479 horsepower, 0 to 60, 2.4 seconds. Electronically limited top speed, 261 miles per hour. Building one Chiron takes 6 months. Every stitch of leather by hand. Every surface inspected under magnification. The price? $3 million. And there's a waiting list. Because the Chiron is not a car. It is the absolute pinnacle of what human beings can build when money, time, and obsession have no limits. This is where the list enters science fiction. Built not in Italy or Germany, but in Croatia, by a young engineer who started in his garage at age 21. Today, his creation holds the record for the fastest accelerating production car ever built. 1,914 horsepower. All electric. 4 motors, 1 per wheel. 0 to 60, 1.85 seconds. That is faster than a human eye can track. You don't feel acceleration. You feel teleportation. The Nevera is proof that the electric future is not slower, quieter, or less exciting. It is faster, more violent, and more extraordinary than anything that came before it.
Here, we change the conversation entirely, because everything so far has been about aggression, speed, power, violence. The Rolls-Royce Spectre is about something different, something rarer: perfection. The cabin is so quiet. Sound engineers measured it as the most acoustically silent car interior ever created. You do not hear the road. You do not hear the wind. You hear only nothing. The purest, most absolute silence ever achieved in a moving vehicle. Above you, over 1,400 individual fiber optic lights hand-woven into the ceiling, replicating a clear night sky. Just for you. No two Spectres are alike, ever. This is not transportation. It is the world's most exclusive moving sanctuary.
Number 1. I've been thinking about how to introduce this car, and I've realized there are no words adequate enough. But I'll try. The Koenigsegg Jesko Absolut, built in a small town in Sweden by a company of just a few hundred people, with a single goal: to build the fastest car in the history of human civilization. 1,600 horsepower. The light-speed transmission, shifting so fast it is literally immeasurable. Aerodynamics so advanced that at high speed, the Jesko generates more downforce than the entire car weighs. And the top speed, 330 miles per hour. 330. No production car has ever been confirmed faster. This is the ceiling. This is the limit. This is the absolute edge of what is physically possible on four wheels. The Koenigsegg Jesko Absolut is not just the #1 car of 2025. It may be the greatest car ever made. A machine that makes you believe, truly believe, that human beings, when they refuse to accept limits, can build something that transcends them entirely.
10 cars, 10 different visions of what an automobile can be, from the perfectly balanced Porsche to the silent perfection of Rolls-Royce, from the raw fury of McLaren to the impossible speed of Koenigsegg. Which one is your #1? Drop it in the comments right now. I read every single one. Hit that subscribe button, turn on notifications, because we have more lists, more cars, more madness coming very soon.